The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Kush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kansas State's offense will start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Knocked off his feet.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Sometimes people say, and they got him for the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will get the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. It's complete along the sideline. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver because he knew where the first down sticks were, and he adjusted his route accordingly.
Going up top on first down. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misconnection, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense getting set for 1st down. Fullback's got it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gore. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. The give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the ball's out, and they're after it. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Wildcats! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
From the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Line gets set, first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Wide out in motion. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This time they'll go to the running game. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the big fella. The Wildcats get it past the sticks. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. A give to the big fullback. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Bust through behind his pad. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. That pass is incomplete. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off the boot, looking for his man. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fair catch, called for and made. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off-play action on 1st down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting a sack.
The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're bringing heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The give to the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He'll just keep slinging it, trying to make magic with his feet.
And one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. wants to throw. It's Wolf. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. It's reverse. At the 35, he's got room. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gore. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. You have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that 1st down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gore. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. Running back searching for a hole. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Wolf. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're trying to get to it. Catch in the middle. It's Gore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on second and long from the 12. They go to the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Jukes his way for more. And the Wildcats pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He'll pull it on the read. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. Dances away from one. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Wolf. Trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Bringing it back, it's Gore. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Wolf. Feeling some heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Going with the counter play here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to go up top on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Wildcats! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Give to the big fullback. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Now the play fake. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He got it, and now the lead is even bigger. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal, as they are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And they're not on the same page there. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Wolf. He makes the connection. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future games.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Deflected near the end zone.
Great job by the defense there. They were ready in a 2-point situation to defend the pass. They did so, and the offense now comes away with 6 points on the drive.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They'll go to the fullback. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. Never breaks stride. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Quarterback checking off. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Give to the fullback. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's got it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Working that left side now. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. 1st down for this offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the move. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think
And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to the air one more time. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.